Hey guys, this is an introduction.
What's up, guys? Try to make this video about how to get your lawns when you're first starting out, other than passing out business cards through neighborhoods near you or running ads on Craigslist for $5 a month. You can also go on Facebook and join different groups, buy and sell groups. You can advertise your lawn service on there as well, and that's free. But there's some groups that they don't like you posting more than one time a day, because you're not actually selling something. You're promoting your own business. But I've gotten a lot of yards that way before in the past. This year, not really, because I started, late in the season. I didn't start doing full time until mid-June, after a job that I was doing as an independent contractor for commercial cleaning. They lost a contract for the company that I was subbing out from. So I just started mowing grass again, and now I'm just, basically done it for 2 months, so I'm just going to do it till the end of the season and then start again next year. I came into the realization that I'd rather just be my own boss instead of working for somebody else, because with that situation that happened with my last employer, I was with them for about 1.5 years, making good money, but from one day to another, they just lost that contract. Man, he wasn't, at the end of the day, he didn't say, hey, I got this other contract, if you want it, to pay your bills or anything like that. Just let go, hey, good luck, that's it. So I started doing lawns again and to pay bills, and I started seeing that the app that I was using, which is called Lawnstarter, has actually been real helpful with me getting lawns, and average payout for yards for lawn starters between $28 and $30, and I usually would charge $30, $35. So I'm taking a little loss there, but at the same time, I'd rather get lawns and make something rather than not making anything at all and struggling trying to find new clients, cash yards, which I still have cash yards aside from Lawnstarter, and I use another website on top of that to basically do like a fill-in whenever it's a slow day. With Lawnstarter, I'm averaging between 20 and 25 yards a week on top of the cash yards that I do regularly. And what I like about Lawnstarter is all the yards that they give you, it's either bi-weekly or weekly yards. It's not a one time, it's not whenever they want it done. You're going to different yards every week. It's the same customer, so it's pretty much like you're getting paid. You got this customer as a regular customer, it's cash, but instead of cash, Lawnstarter deposits whatever you made for the week every Wednesday, and I haven't had an issue with payout or anything like that. And aside from that, these customers are able to add a tip, which most of my customers do, even if it's $4 or $5 tip on top of that. So it kind of evens out for what I would regularly charge per yard. And what I like also about Lawnstarter is that the customer rates you, and the higher the rating that you average out, the more jobs that they send you. So when you first start out with them, you start out at tier 3, because they have 3 tiers. And tier 3 is like the beginners. You're first starting to get yards. They're trying to see how you work. All right, do you arrive on time? Do you get any complaints from customers? The average rating for customers, are they 4.4 or 5 stars? And the higher the rating, your average rating as a contractor, lawn professional, will actually average out,
In a quarter mile at the traffic circle, continue straight to stay on East Campbell Road.
And what they want is, once you get to tier 1, it's usually you're averaging a rating of 4.5 or greater. and they have like a percentile, for a top 10% of lawn professionals. That's tier 1. So I'm in that tier right now, and my rating right now is 4.7. So I've only been doing this for 2 months full time with Lawnstarter, and I'm at tier 1. But again, I started late in the season, so I can't even imagine how many yards I would have picked up with Lawnstarter if I would have started out back in March, early March, late March, when the lawn season actually starts here in Dallas. I probably would have had a total of 50 plus customers. Right now I'm at 35 customers, and it's late August already, so it's about to be September. Which I don't know when the actual lawn season ends. Like I said, I've always just done this part-time, extra money. I've never done it full-time, nor have I ever done it past the summertime. So I'm really going to see where that goes, and hopefully be able to manage my time, and whenever the season's over for 3 months, 2 or 3 months. But you can also advertise as leaf cleanup. I personally, I don't like leaf cleanup. I feel like it's time consuming, but I know that there's you can make some money with it too, just to make up for the lawns that you've lost, or the lawns that changed from bi-weekly yards to just once a month for the month of the winter. But like I said, Lawnstarter, pretty good app. I like it. I've used other apps before. I've used Lawn Love. Don't ever use that ever again. The payout is too low, and they're usually yards that are overgrown, and the customer, they do the same concept, weekly or bi-weekly yards.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto 3rd Street.
The payout wasn't there. I've tried it for 3 months last year, and I just gave up on Lawn Love. Lawnstarter, I started 2 years ago, doing a couple yards here and there, and then this year is the year that I've actually
Take the next right onto 3rd Street.
The other website I use is lawnmowingonline.com. Those are pretty cheap yards too, but they're also some yards.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto DeWitt Road.
That it's just, they're all one-time yards for lawnmowingonline.com, but there's some yards that they don't even want you to weed eat nor edge or anything. They just want it cut, and those yards are usually just the yards that you're paying.
Take the second right onto DeWitt Road.
They're paying $20-$25 for. So I mean, it's like I said, it's really just to fill in your time whenever you have a downtime. And the yards that I pick up from lawnmowingonline.com are the yards that I already know of. I've done them before.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Texas 78 North.
I know what the size of them, and I know what their expectations are. And those are I only do maybe 4 or 5 of those yards from that website. Other than that, I'm just sticking to Lawnstarter and, of course, my cash yards. So you guys, if you guys want to try it, maybe if Lawnstarter is in your area, give it a shot next year to grow your business. You can even activate your account this year, and see how it goes. So
turn left onto Texas 78 North.
Don't stop hustling. Keep your eye on the prize. I know everybody wants to be their own boss. Some people make it, some people don't. Some people give up way too early when they're first starting. But it's a process. It takes time to build your business, and it also takes a lot of patience. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just comment below. I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. But I hope this video was helpful to somebody who's wanting to start their own lawn business, or wanting to grow their business a little bit more, and are having a hard time trying to find yards that aren't cash yards. So, all right, guys, see you later. Bye.